Hello, hello, hello. Hello. How is everyone doing? Need to make this. Perkins. Perkins. How are you? Can anybody hear me? If you can hear me, you can see my screen and you can see me. Please put a 256 in the chat box. Put a 256 in the chat box. If you can see me, you can see my screen and you can hear me. Yeah, you're first. I see you. Silver, right? All right, we'll do silver. Let me just announce to the community that we are live. How is your weekend going? Two, 256, great. Emmanuel, thank you so much. Great. Good evening, Emmanuel Augustine. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Let me just be sure my internet is serving. The internet is serving. Great, 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 great. Yummy can Yeah, welcome. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome. So Perkins is number one with silver. Emmanuel is number two. I don't know what he wants to analyze. Yomi Kinoshi is number three. So first three people: Perkins, Brian, Emmanuel Augustine, and Yomi Kinoshi. So let's get down to it. First of all, I would love to analyze gold. So gold decided to reverse. Okay, GJ for Emmanuel. Great. GJ for Emmanuel. So, okay. So let's look at gold. I always like gold is if you leave me, I'll trade only gold. Yeah? I'll trade only gold. Get everyone on, smash that like button. Smash that like button. So gold missed my entry, guys. If you notice, I posted this gold saying I was waiting for gold to come to this other block right here. And gold did what she knew how to do best. She missed my entry. And this thing went very close, almost close to my TP. And then she decided to tank. Great job. All right. So I'm just going to delete and we'll start again. Smash the like button, guys. Get everyone on. Get everyone on. Everyone you know will be interested in analyzing for the week. All right. So I'm just going to, we're going to start from the beginning. From the beginning. All right. So everybody that knows me knows I like to start with the monthly, and we can see that, we don't even need to shout. It's a bullish trend, like all the way bullish, all the way bullish. And the weekly, we'll be seeing the same thing. I expect it to be different. All right. Same. All right. Same. All right. Same. Let's look at the daily. All right, beautiful. So with the daily, we can see more structure. All right, more structure. Now, I'm just going to mark. I remember when this high was broken. All right, that's a BOS right there. Break of structure. All right. Oh my God, Perkins, I'm so sorry about that. Sheesh. I wonder what did that to you. Was it gold? Was it gold? Good evening, Hamza. How are you? So this is the break of structure. Don't worry, we'll come back to that and really discuss what happened. It's all part of why we're here. I'm not here just to analyze. We could look at some good trading psychology as well. All right. So hold that thought. We'll come back to it. So on the 4 hour time frame, you can see this beautiful steady uptrend until she got to this zone. All right, until she got to this zone. So I'm just going to mark it. That's the last break of structure to the high. The last break of structure to the high. Okay, so exactly what is going on. So if you ask me, we are still bullish until she comes down to break major structure. When I say major structure, I'm talking about this zone. I want to see her break major structure here before we are ready to sell. So as long as as far as my chart is concerned, oh, silver, aish, sorry about that. So as long as I'm concerned with the 4 hour chart, this is still bullish, very much bullish. All right, very, very much bullish. Now, looking at this chart, you can clearly see it was going up, then came to this zone and couldn't give us a new high. So she could possibly be going down, all right, to tap into a buy zone and move. And if you ask me, even if I don't know what to do, if I use my fib to that high, all right, we are expecting to come into this zone, all right, into this zone. We're expecting to come into that zone, all right. We're expecting to come into that beninging zone. So what I'm going to do is to try and come down to a smaller time frame, all right. Come down to a smaller time frame so we can modify our entry, get a better entry for that gold, all right. So let's see how it looks on the 2 hour. All right, it's looking good. It looks like my strategy is already showing up there. All right, my strategy is already showing up here. My strategy is already showing up here. So if you know my strategy, heads and shoulders, no shouting. Heads and shoulders. I don't know, something is blocking me there. Sorry. Cancel. Something is blocking me there. All right. So if you know my strategy is heads and shoulders, and it's looking like it's giving what should be given. Looks like she even tapped in here, gave us another high. All right, look like she tapped in here, gave us this high. So let's keep watching. Now on the 2 hour, 2 hour is telling us these heads and shoulders already happened. All right, here. You see that beautiful heads and shoulder already happened. However, you doing the Quasimodo and heads and shoulder, trying to make sure all liquidity has been swept. Let's see how it looks on the 1 hour. Let's see how it looks on the 1 hour. Let's just see. All right. So if you ask me, using my strategy on the 1 hour, even on the 2 hour, we know that we want to see liquidity before the entry. Let me see how it looks on the 30 minutes. Hold on. Now it's getting even more modified. It's getting even more modified. Let's see something here. Looks very much like the liquidity that is formed around here. So I'm expecting that she would come down, sweep all that liquidity, and possibly come down all the way. Let me see how it looks on the 15 minutes, just one more time, so we don't make any mistakes. Now, the beauty of the 15 minutes is that I can now see a very good entry on this zone here. because I like to see liquidity formed at the fair value gap. I like to always see that formed at the fair value gap. Now it's beginning to make sense. I would love to wait for entry at this zone. Here would be my liquidity. So if you're looking for liquidity, you are liquidity. Like most traders will say, you don't want to be looking for liquidity. So this gold is still coming down. Definitely still coming down. Definitely still coming down, if you ask me. There is a very, very beautiful zone here. All right. There's a very, very beautiful zone here. But taking off from this zone did not give us a new high. So there's every possibility that she might keep coming down. So let's keep watching. I would like to wait. I wouldn't make any rash decisions right now. I can see that she is actually reacting here beautifully. This is a fair value gap. Let's see if she even tapped into the other block that I see. No, she did not. But these days, if you've been very observant, okay, she did. She did. These days, if you've been very observant, you will notice that gold has been taking off from fair value gaps. Please smash the like button. Don't forget to smash the like button so that we can get more people attracted to this program. All right, it will really, really encourage me. So if you look on the 15 minutes, you can see an entry here. Someone will say an entry here. All right. They'll say change of character, more structures to the upside down here. So they will draw break of structure, break of structure, break of structure here. And this is a very beautiful entry. But me, that I'm seeing it on a high time frame, let's say 2 hours, I know what I'm waiting for is a sweep of all that liquidity before the break of structure. So there's every possibility that gold is still going down. All right, there's every possibility that gold is still going down. This is why I don't like taking my trades on a smaller time frame. Once I see my setup on a higher time frame, I stay there. All right, I stay there. Smash the like button. Can you guys still hear me? If you can still hear me, put a 1, 2, 3 on in the chat box. A 1, 2, 3 in the chat box, please. A 1, 2, 3 in the chat box. So I'm expecting that gold will sweep all this liquidity and come and tap into this zone before I am comfortable. And then I can clearly see it now makes a whole lot more sense. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Here, after the sweep of liquidity. All right, after the beautiful sweep of liquidity. So all these wicks here are serving as liquidity. All right, all the wicks here. So she would come in here and react, but not for long. So she will come in here, react, okay, but not for long. Look at all that here. She might come back here and, do that. So we don't know. We're just speculating. But if you ask me, this is where I'll be waiting for my next buy. All right. I'll be waiting for my next buy. Thank you so much, Tochukwu Israel. All right. So for gold, give me a second. I'm just going to tell you where I'm waiting. Okay. Because of this trend, somebody will say, I will enter a buy here, but you're not sure how far it's going to go. So you will just take a short buy. All right, for those that cannot wait for this trend for this level to be activated, okay, they will just wait. Now, this distance is a little too much, and anybody that knows me knows how I set my SL, and the way I set my SL is strictly with structure. So if you feel that the SL is too large for you, then you should wait for extra confirmation. Don't just jump in. Wait for extra confirmation on the smaller time frame. All right. It's around this zone I'm waiting for. So now for people that are like, madam, this is too much. I can't deal. This is too much. Please don't jump in. Wait. Let the market keep tanking. Let the market keep tanking. Let it tank as much as it wants until you see a reversal on a smaller time frame. Then you can get in. All right. Then you can get in. Do not jump on the trade. Once you can see that the structure is giving you a big SL, all right, a lot of pips for SL, please do not jump on the trade. Always wait for uh an extra confirmation. All right, always wait for an extra confirmation. All right, so this is what I'm seeing for gold. I'm not going to drop it yet. I'm not going to drop it yet. All right, I'm going to still put the coordinates when I'm done looking at it, and then wait for it to move, or I'll just put it there. But the people in class are the only ones that know what we're waiting for. Those that are not here, that's why I can't put it in my Telegram channel. So if you're going to take a snapshot, please do. All right, please do, and understand what I am really waiting for. All right, understand what I'm really waiting for. Smash the like button. Smash the like button, guys. All right, so we're done with gold. I want to look at GU. Then we can look at what others want. All right. I'm just going to start from my Benin. Don't ask me, because the truth is that you cannot remember everything, especially for someone that wipes off the chart every time. I can't remember what I saw last week. I know that I was expecting to sell, it's still bought, but I cannot. So if you ask me, just leave me when I'm going to the monthly time frame. I know what I'm looking for, please. Allow me. Okay, getting closer to the market, you can clearly see beautiful downtrend. Beautiful downtrend. GU. Always sort out the downtrend to know. All right, beautiful downtrend. All right, beautiful downtrend. We can see for GU on the monthly. Let's see what's going on the weekly. Okay. Now on the weekly, it's telling you that GU got to that trend line. Looks very much like it's dropping from here as well. Okay. I'm just using the trend line to show you the direction of the market. For people that know how to trend lines, they will know what to do. Please smash the like button, guys. Smash the like button. I can't see very well. If it was TikTok, I'll be seeing the like button being smashed. I hope everybody can still hear me, because I don't even know. Everyone is so quiet. I don't see comments. All right. So I'm seeing that it's actually really dropping from here. But what is the next step? We don't know. Let's see what's happening on the daily. Okay. All right. So looking at the daily, looking at that drop, that steady drop here. All right. That steady drop. We can see break of structure here. Probably the last real break of structure before all these ones here. All right. Sorry about that. Okay. So looking at that break of structure here, this is why we were selling from here. Oh, she gave us some nice sales, no doubt, but she's broken up. Now, the question is, where is she going to? Is she going to start selling from here down, or is she going to keep going up? Nobody knows, but let's look at what we have here. Now, we can clearly see break of structure was here, break of structure was there. We want to see a pull back to the Beningin zone, but let's see how it looks on the 4 hour. Okay, let's see how it looks on the 4 hour. Always look back to what is really happening. Always look back to what is really happening. Now she started pulling off from here, so understand why people were able to get in on the buy. Once they were able to say, the market had changed here from this zone, there had been a break of structure around here, break of structure here, it pulled back. So they started buying once they saw that, which is cool. They started buying, okay? Now, but don't forget the real trend overall is a sell. It's a sell. I mean, we know where we are coming from. So people that are intraday traders, they would have caught this, nice buy. That's fine. So now we want to know, is she ready to sell? I'm just going to pull my fib just to see what is really going on. What is really going on? Okay. Let's see what's really going on. Okay, so it looks very much like it broke structure. Very much like it broke structure. Now, everybody that is following our break of structure will be like, oh, this market has changed. It has changed, what's it called? It has changed structure. It wants to start buying. All right. It wants to start buying. Now, even if you want to say it's going to start buying, let me just mark this as a change of character, a major change of character. All right. Because she has broken that up. Not just broken, she's closed above it. All right. But remember, there's a trend we saw on a high time frame. She could be likely sticking to that trend. Now, if she breaks, now if she comes below, let's go to the 2-hour time frame. Now, this is where you wait. You have to wait. You have to wait. You want to know, is she going to break structure and continue coming down? Do you want to go ahead and take a sell to the next point, or you're going to wait for her to break further structure and take a buy? So it's either going to be a sell or a buy from what I am seeing here. If you go back to the higher time frame, on the 4 hour is telling you there might likely be a need to buy up to some point. Okay, it might likely be a need to buy up to some point, because this is the structure. You have to see the structure to know what you're doing. This is the structure. Okay, this is the structure. Now break or structure to this side. I know. Break or structure to this side. So this will surely bring her back down. Now, if you're going to look for how to buy, you're going to look for the next zone of the pullback for the buy. All right, the next zone for the pullback. Let's get down. Let's get down to a smaller time frame. Let's see if there's a good zone for a buy. Because now I'm looking for buys using my my change of character. Now I'm going to come down to, let's see the 2 hour. Let me see if there's a good place to buy. Let's see the 1 hour. All right. Still giving. That is still serving. Bring a break of structure. Now on the 1 hour, I can clearly see that here. Break of structure. This break of structure is still serving from a high time frame, so it's fine. This break of structure is still serving. Okay, so where will I be looking to buy after this sweep of liquidity? Nicely swept. I'll be looking to buy. This is a liquidity here. All right, that's liquidity here. So I'm looking for where to buy. All right, let me see how it looks on the 45 minutes. Whether I can see a good zone for the buy here. I don't see nothing. I see 30 minutes. This looks more like it. All right. This looks more like it. Now, like I said, I like to see liquidity formed in the fair value gap. Do you see that? I love to see that happen. It gives me a strong, confirmation of my, somebody said we have an unmitigated area of supply above. All right. Now, I understand what you're saying. That's why we're still, anyways, I'm not going to follow what I'm seeing above. I am going to follow what I am seeing here. I've seen a major change of character, and I'm just going to join the trend for the buy. Okay. So if it's going to somewhere, I will follow it there. You have to follow the story. So I don't care what is up there right now. What I'm looking at is what has the market done, and how do we join the market, the big players. All right. That's what we're looking for. All right. So now I love to see this happen every time. And with that, I can clearly see a beautiful zone here. We're talking about we're talking about OB. Now let's see that OB a bit modified on the 15 minutes time frame. Voila, that's what I want to see. Now I'm going to be ready to buy GU at this point. All right, I'm going to be ready to buy GU at that point. All right, to the next zone. I'll stop here. So that is clearly a 1 is to 5, 4.54, almost a 1 is to 5. So I'm going to be taking it to this zone. All right. This is on the 15 minutes. Is it clear? Please, if it's clear, please put a 2 in the chat box. Put a 2 in the chat box if it is clear. Put a 2 in the chat box if it is clear. All right. I need to know I'm taking everyone along. I need to know I'm taking everyone along. So I need to know I'm taking everyone along. That's the fair value gap where the liquidity came to be created. Fine, beautiful. All right. All right, thank you. Only Emmanuel is active. Only Emmanuel is active. Others, are you smashing on the like button? All right, so let's go. This is what we have for GU. I'm going to be putting the coordinates. This looks good. This looks really good. So I'm going to be putting that. My coordinates will be an entry here at 1.25702, buy limit. Buy limit is 1.25702. Daniel, you active? How are you active? You people are not even smart. I don't know if you're even smashing the like button itself. You people get wow. SL 1.25589. TP is 1.26215. 1.26215. 1.26215. All right. All right. So we are Daniel. All right. I think I'm lagging behind because I'm seeing your chats much later after I have complained. All right. So this is my analysis for GU. All right. I'll be dropping this one in the Telegram chat. You guys be active in that Telegram chat because I don't know what you guys are doing. Now I'm just going to answer those that have been here. I'm going to be answering those that were here. Daniel always comes late and he would just want to bamboozle himself and analyze this one for me. And no, it doesn't work that way. You always come in late. Always come in late. All right. So we have GU, right? We have GU now. This is where I want to buy GU. Now let's go. Perkins said he wanted silver. You see there my abnormal zones. Let's see, silver. Okay, I don't trade silver. I hear is more volatile than gold and shit, whatnot. But let's see. All right. So you said Tochukwu says, I'm usually comfortable with the 4-hour time frame. This your 15 minutes order block looks probable, but I'm skeptical. Okay, no problem. Let's see how it goes. It's all right to be skeptical, but we know where we are coming from. Remember, we came from the daily time frame. We just modified for an entry. All right, because the 4-hour wasn't giving us an exact entry. So that is why we came down to the 15 minutes for an exact entry, unless you're thinking of a sell. I think we're on the same page if you're looking for a buy. If you want to take your entry from the 4 hour, be my guest. It's just going to give you a bigger zone. So I modify my entries on the smaller time frame. All right. It's just for modification. It's not for all right. So it's all right to be skeptical. You are a trader after all. You should be skeptical about everything. You should ask questions. So it's allowed. Okay. Very great. I like that. I like the fact that you're skeptical. Now, this is the monthly time frame for gold, for silver. All right. This is the monthly time frame for silver. It's been bullish. I mean, no two ways about it. Although there's been a higher high, it has not cleared the highest high I've seen so far, which is $49.58. All right. So we are still on board with so I can clearly see that silver has been bullish. All right, it has been bullish. Now we're going to come to the weekly. We're going to come to the weekly. All right. Now on the weekly, we can even clearly see, okay, she took off from here. She's heading to the top. Now we can clearly see another trend forming from that zone to this other way. Beautiful. If you can just follow the story, you don't have a problem. I hope you are not selling. God, I beg. What's his name? Brian. I don't know. Are you buying or are you selling? But let's keep going. Let's keep going. So, Brian, you should be buying. From what I see, you should be buying. You should be buying silver. Okay, that's your break of structure right there. That's your starting point that gave you the last high. Okay. Don't worry. Let's keep going. This is still the daily time frame. All right. Let's go to the 4 hour. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Okay. So that was our break of structure to the upside. All right. And what's happening? I just want to see if she's forming a trend. I use this to know what's going on. Okay. I see 2 touches there. Okay. I just want to be sure what's going on, just using it to clarify. So I see an uptrend without shaking. Ish. I see an uptrend on the 4 hour. Okay, if I get closer to the market, this was the last high before that one all the way up. So if I get closer to the market, I'm being very careful because I've never traded this before. Probably I've taken it as a signal, but I've not really. Okay, so let's get closer to the market. What are we seeing? We are seeing uptrends. All right, we are seeing an uptrend. Now, what do we see? We see a break of structure right here. We see a break of structure. Let me keep cloning to see the last break of structure on this side. Okay, last break of structure before that one on that side. Now, this is the 4 hour time frame. And this is proper. This is proper if you ask me. This got back quite a while before it gave us a new high. So let me see. Yeah, she's selling all the way to the Beningin zone for the next buy. She's selling all the way to the Beningin zone for the next buy. So this zone looks good. You know I trade in the zone. Now let's see. This is the 4 hour time frame. Let's see. Let us see what's really going on. US. Let's see what's really going on. Okay. So she gave us this high. This was the last BOS. Let's see how it looks on the 1 2 hour. Let's see. Oh, perfect. This looks good. This looks the same as where someone should be waiting. All right. I see an a fair value gap here. I want to see liquidity formed, more liquidity formed into that zone before I'll take an entry here. All right. So I don't know if Brian is here. Looking very much like liquidity, but I want to see more coming there. Looking very much like liquidity. I want to see more come in there. So right now she's still dropping. Just it's almost like what gold is doing. All right. Someone's okay. Abdul Wahid Usman. I've been trading for 4 years plus. 4 years plus. Yes, plus 4 years right now. Yeah, since 2020. All right. So now we're looking at the market still coming down. All right, on the 2 hour time frame. Julius, I love you too. Thank you. So if you ask me, this is where I'll be waiting for my buy. So if he's still here, Brian, are you buying or are you selling silver? I want to know why you are in drawdown. I want to know why you are in drawdown. Like I said, the secret, like I said, the secret to trading is wherever you see your setup, stop there. The only reason you come down to a smaller time frame is to modify your entry. All right, is to modify your entry. Wherever you see your setup, stay there and wait for your trade to come to you. All right, stay there and wait for your trade to come to you. All right. So this is what I see. Brian, if you're with me, take a picture. Take a picture. Then we go to GJ. So this is what I want to see. This is the 2 hour time frame. The SL is too much. If the SL is too much, please wait for extra confirmation before you get in on that trade. All right, wait for extra confirmation before you get in on that trade. So I'm just going to give you the coordinates. Buy limit. Buy limit is at 31.712. You're welcome. 31.712. So she's actually selling for now. All right. She's actually selling into the buy zone. So you're either going to wait for that sell, or you're either going to wait for that buy, or you're going to join the sell all the way down. I would wait, to be honest. I would wait. Okay. So that's the buy limit, and the SL, 31.418. Smash the like button, guys. TP 33.396. So unless you are going to join the sell, which is a little bit dicey because you have to wait for it to pull back up a lot more before you can sell. All right, it's a little bit dicey. I'll rather wait for the buy. All right, but let's see how it looks on smaller time frames. Because I know some people are selling, some people are waiting to sell. All right. Yeah, so I don't want, some people will be waiting for this thing to pull back to this other block and they want to continue the sell. It's a risky endeavor. I'd rather just wait for my buy. All right, I'd rather just wait for my buy. Some people want to join for the sell all the way. So okay, that is silver. All right. So if you can still see me and hear me, put a 2 in the chat box, please. Put a 2 in the chat box. So this is silver. And then we're going to GJ. Oh, Jesus. I hope. Okay. It was in the 2 hour. I saw it. Julius. All right, thank you, Julius. All right. So now we're going to go to GJ and all right. Then we do a little bit of, so let's see what's going on with GJ. GJ is a little bit complicated, isn't it? It's showing buys and sell signals at the same time. Okay, so what's happening on the monthly? She's been selling, selling, selling. What's the last low? The last low is here. So she's been selling, selling, selling. She has not even broken any structure on the monthly to say she's ready for the buy. But let's keep watching. She sold, 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 and started turning back from here. So because it's on the monthly time frame, of course, people that bought up to here are very, very smart. But we want to see what is causing this. There's an order block, a very serious supply zone on this side. Let me open it up so you can see. There's a beautiful, beautiful order block right there. All right. Now the market tapped into that zone and it's looking like she's respecting the zone. All right. Now let's go to the weekly. All right, so you can see it was a steady uptrend until she got there. Now follow the story. She got there, and what happened? What happened? Some would say there's been a break of structure on the weekly. Some may say there's been a break of structure here on the weekly. She broke that structure, went back up, and is tanking. But it's a dicey situation. It's a dicey situation. Why? Because if we check, there's been a break of structure here. All right, another break of structure here. Let's come down to the daily time frame. Let's get more structure to work with. Okay, now we have more structure to work with. So you can clearly see a break of structure here, or more like a change of character here. All right, another one here. Okay, so this is showing us that the trend is about to change, that this drop is no joke. So it's telling us that this drop is no joke. All right, it's no joke. However, you can clearly see this zone here. Okay, we can't shout. that zone that zone came back to a starting point that gave us this move on a high time frame. All right, that is a starting point. I mean, this was a starting point that gave us this high on a high time frame. So therefore we cannot neglect that she came into this zone and has been giving us a steady uptrend. Okay, she's been giving up. However, this was the last high. This move from here couldn't break this high. Okay, this move from here couldn't break this high. And if we are going to be waiting for a sell after the change of character, what do we do? Even if we can't see nothing, we expect that the market should be coming up to this zone for the next sell. All right, should be coming up to that zone for the next sell. But we don't own the market, so we just trade what we see. So she tapped into this zone and started buying. Okay, so we're going to go with what we are seeing. Started buying nicely, buying nicely. I want to be sure. I'm very bad at drawing trends. I just want to be sure. All right, buying nicely. So we see that she was buying nicely. Broke that. Let's see how it looks. I want to see the 8 hour before we jump onto the 4 hour. Okay. She's been buying nicely. However, what happened? What happened here is what we're trying to understand. That was the last buy to this side. Okay. Now she came back. Let's see. If we pull from here to here, you want to see that the market has come to a beninging zone for a buy, because that was the one that gave us the last high. So I'm using my fib to understand if she has tapped into the zone to continue a buy up. And it looks very good, like she tapped into a zone right there to continue a buy up. But let's watch. You cannot just jump in. No, no, no. You can't just jump in. You can't just jump in. Follow the story. I'm just going to remove this right now. So after tapping into this place, we were expecting she will still come up to this zone before the next sell. All right, before the next sell, that is on a high time frame, and she truly started coming up. But this is the high time frame. We cannot do anything here except you're a bank. It's a lot. It's a lot of. It's almost 12-hour time frame, almost half the day. So you have to be very, very, very careful. Now she was going up. We are following the trend. However, from here, she has not given us a new high. Something stopped her here, and we are going to mark it. Something stopped her here. We are going to mark it here. Something stopped the market from here, from moving further. All right? We are going to market. Something stopped the market from moving further. And what happened? Market started tumbling down from that zone. All right. Now we are following what we are seeing in the market. We are following what we are seeing. Don't get confused, because the market can do anything and you get confused. Follow the story. Something stopped her from going higher. And that is why we've been seeing a double. Even on the 8-hour, it's very evident. Now on the 4-hour, we are seeing, oh, this zone is making her sell. She sold and sold and sold and got to this zone and decided to turn again. Now, if we follow, this is the last break of structure here on that sell. Follow the story. I don't want to lose you guys. I don't want to lose you guys. Follow the story. GJ is complicated. I noticed this from last week. All right. Now, we are seeing from the 4-hour time frame, she is selling from that zone. All right. She's been selling from that zone. Now, what was the starting point that gave us this break of structure, that gave us this new low? If you don't know what to do, like I said, just use your fib. If you are not seeing structure, use your fib. Now we are waiting, using this zone. The next place to continue this sell is here. Question: has she really tapped into that zone for the next sell? It doesn't look like. She hasn't really tapped into that zone for the next sell. Stay with me. The thing about GJ is that she's going to trick a lot of people out of their money this week. So it's preferable to stay away from what's it called? From assets that look tricky. If it's looking tricky, just stay the hell out of. You don't force yourself. Once it's beginning to look like she's playing games, just leave it. This one is ready to run you down. It's ready to take your rent money, because you don't know what direction is about to go. So she hasn't even tapped into this zone. From what I see, she hasn't even tapped here. And somebody can say, this looks like all this looks like liquidity. She might decide to sweep all this liquid. You don't want to be stuck there. So just leave GJ alone. Last week we took a sharp buy. We took a sharp buy in one of these candles to this point, and we left. Those in my VIP, and we left because GJ is trying to trick people out of their money. But that's fine. Now the question is, did it tap there? No, it didn't tap there. It didn't tap there. So she picked up from here to this point. Not even any good structure. She just ran all the way up. So you can't even see good structure to say you want to buy, unless you're willing to continue that sell down to this zone. Follow the story. Follow the story. Follow the story. But remember, what if she has tapped into this zone? What if she's okay and she wants to give us a new low? What about that? But this is what I want to see. This, that. Is it clear? I want to see a 5 in the chat box. If you understood what I said. If you did not, tell me 1. If you understood, tell me 5. If you did not, tell me 1. Because so far so good. We are still following the story. We've not done anything yet. All right. All right. So we are not sure she has tapped into this trend, into this zone. All right. But let's follow what's going on. Let's follow what is going on. Yeah. Okay. Let's follow what's going on. Let's follow what's going on. Let's follow what's going on. Now, this zone is looking really stubborn. Somebody said, oh, Emmanuel understands. That's a 5. Great. Great. Stick with me. Now, we want to see, is she really ready to sell from here? If she hasn't tapped into the zone, what are we looking for? Is she really ready to sell from here? Let's come down to smaller time frames for extra confirmation. Now, I'm just going to go to the 2 hour. She's not ready. On the 1 hour, she's not ready. How do you know she's ready for a sell? Once she has broken the structure here, then you know she is ready for the sell. But as it stands, GJ, it's either she breaks here and give us a sell, or she breaks above, all right, to give us a buy. So GJ, you don't want to risk it with GJ. Let's see on a smaller time. I would like to wait in the 1 hour, but I'm not seeing anything. Let's see on the 45 minutes whether that sell is ready. No, that sell is not ready. Instead, I'm seeing a buy zone here for that market to keep going up. You see that? I'm seeing a nice buy zone here for that market to keep going up. So you can see why you have to be careful. All right. If she's actually selling, you want to wait to see if she's going to break that zone all the way down for the sell. If not, she's still going up for the buy. So right now, stay away from GJ. Stay away from GJ until you get the confirmation. This is my analysis. If she doesn't break here, I'm not selling. All right. Now, people that are trading on very small time frames will be like, madam, I've seen break of structure here, or I've seen change of character here. That's fine. You've seen change of character here. You've seen change of character here. That's fine. People that are trading on 15 minutes time frame, they've seen change of character. Where are you going to be waiting for your next sell? It's not ready. You'll be waiting here for your next sell. All right. For those that are trading on the 15 minutes time frame, you'll be waiting here for your next sell. You'll be waiting here for your next sell. So those that are trading on the 15 minutes time frame, the sell is not ready. The buy, we are not even sure. So you see why you have to be careful. This is why I stop on the high time frame. I stopped on the high time frame. People trading on the 15 minutes time frame, this will be their call. This will be their call. They'll be expecting to sell, to go short here. All right. They'll be expecting to go short here. Tochukwu Israel says GBP hasn't swept IDM SMT, which will cause a reversal to those. Yeah, well, I don't understand. I know inducement, but SMT, what's SMT? What's SMT? You know, I trade simple forex. When I see forex with big grammar, I stay away. What's SMT? I understand that IDM is inducement. Yes, I understand IDM is inducement. Yeah. So if you're looking, let me explain. If you're going to use inducement, don't be fooled. Now let me show you something. Let me show you something. This is inducement. If it comes in here, all right, to continue. This is why you should stay away from smaller time frame. This is inducement. If she comes in here, so she hasn't done anything. She hasn't swept the one below. She hasn't swept the one on top. Where are you going to face? Which is why I would advise wait for your confirmation, because you don't want. I said GJ is ready to take your rent money. GJ is ready to take your rent money. You don't want to be stuck in this nonsense. Really. I'm the only forex trader that has kids. See the shouting. All right. You don't want to. This can serve as your what's it called? Your liquidity to be swept here to go up. This could serve as your liquidity if you're going to be using liquidity. This could be serve as your liquidity to be swept to sell. This could serve as your liquidity to be swept to buy. What are you going to do? And this is not just any block. You are seeing breaker blocks from here and here. Are you kidding me? Do you want to be caught doing this? Do you want to be caught in between? Do you want to be caught in between? Oh, smart money traps. Do you want to be caught in between? So if you ask me, I don't want to be part of this trade. I will just wait. I want to see if she's broken above or if she's going to break below. I'm not going to do. Let's see where she's going to. Let's see where GJ is going to before I put my money here. Those on the 15 minutes right now, where are they seeing break of structure? They will say they are seeing break of structure from this side. Another person is also seeing break of structure here and break of structure here. You don't want to be caught in this mess. You don't want to be caught. Smart money traps. Yes, everywhere there is trap. Why? Because liquidity day here. So those that want to sell, they'll be waiting here. Those that want to buy, they'll be waiting here. You see, end of discussion. You don't want to be involved with this. Stay away from GJ. Stay away until you see a break of structure to the upside or a break of structure to the downside. Okay? All right? Now, if you have any questions, just ask me before we call it a night because my time is almost up. All right? We've done GU, we've done gold, we've done GJ, we've done silver. All right, we've done 4. If you have any question, I love the fact that Tochukwu Israel is after Emmanuel, Tochukwu Israel was my number one, very, very active trader on here. And I like the fact he was bringing out, saying his mind, telling me, what about the GJ buy signals in the community from last Friday? I would suggest everybody should stay away. Because with every new thing, you start to see something different with every new. So I would say that buy, that buy might happen, but it might not happen. Because like somebody said, he's seeing smart money traps. I am also seeing the traps. I didn't even see before. Yes, we already took that buy in the VIP. We took a buy and we came out. Yeah, we took a buy. Now, please cancel. Let's wait. It depends on where she sweeps first. Anyways, probably if she sweeps here, she might move. She sweeps here. But please stay away from GJ. With this new week coming, we can see the traps clearly. Stay away from GJ. That buy, we caught a buy early, and it stopped around here. So we left out, we took our money and we left. For those in my VIP, we got in early and we took our money and left. But we have seen that she's creating liquidity down here. She's creating liquidity up here. So what's the deal? What's the deal? If you ask me, I'm suspecting she wants to sell. I mean, it's only normal that she's coming from this zone, although she didn't even enter the zone properly. Like, she did not enter the zone properly. Okay? She didn't enter the zone properly. She didn't enter the zone properly. So we don't know, really. Yes, I had a buy and we entered and we got out. My VIP. We entered at the, let me look for it on the 15 minutes. We entered at this zone. We entered at this zone. Hold on. Here. We entered here at this fair value gap. Okay. We entered at this fair value gap. This was where we were waiting for a buy. But it's not, it looks like it's not going to happen. Like, from what I'm seeing now. So we entered at this zone, we took our money and we left because we saw that she was creating liquidity. Yes, we did. We had a buy. We took it from here. We took it from here. So please cancel that order. Let's just relax and wait. Let's relax and wait. GJ is about to take people's money. I want to sell, but I want to buy as well if she taps into the zone. So we have two probable things. It tapped an OB where? Which time frame? OB bearish order block, or is it a bearish order block or a bullish order block? Which OB? Which OB did it tap into? This is where we entered now on Friday. Somebody said, guess that was why it didn't reach the fib zone. Let's see. All right, let's see that. So I see your fib, your order block here. All right. Okay, let's see what happened on the right. All right, beautiful. Then you should be waiting to sell here. I can see what he's talking about. I love this interaction. More of it, please. I see what he's talking about. That was Emmanuel. Yeah, I've seen it even on the 15 minutes. This is what he's talking about here. $30 minutes. Yeah. Oh, nice. I see what you're talking about here. All right. That looks probable. Then people are ready to take that sell down. But you cannot deny this place. So let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. We have buys, but we took that buy from here. And it didn't even give us up. We took that buy, but we knew it was a short buy. If you look at this thing, we said a short buy for Valentine. Short buy, very short, because we could see that sell as well. A short buy. So we took that buy once it entered there because we saw that, okay, it was giving us an uptrend here. We thought that it would even take it to this zone, right? Somebody said, I'll wait for this. That's a smart idea. That's a smart idea. That's a smart idea. Yeah, that's a smart idea. So GJ is looking for how to take people's money. We just have to be smart and we have to sit on our hands. There are so many assets you can trade. Unless GJ is just the one you trade. Please. All hands. Thank you. Thank you very much. So someone said, Madam, it tapped into this zone. Or maybe that's why. Well, there's also a zone. It will tell you that. See, let me explain why I'm skeptical about this zone. All this here looks like liquidity. I mean, look at, oh my goodness. Let me show you guys something. What if, oh my God, be careful, guys, because at this place like this, it looks like she came to follow and form liquidity. Now, let me show you. Let me show you. See here. Okay. Looks very much like liquidity that will be formed. So if you say she came to tap in here, she might be creating liquidity here together to come up even more. To come up even more, probably to the next zone here, which is part of the zone we are waiting for here. All right. So this could be liquidity being formed to be taken out. All right. And Throne, go watch my other live. I have it on there. Go watch my other videos. My setting is up on there. I have to go right now. All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. We can come up again on Tuesday. Then the market would have moved a bit. We will now reanalyze and re-strategize. But I'll be dropping GU in the trading community, and I'll be telling everybody sit on your hands for GJ, because we took that buy from the from the fair value gap stroke order block, and we left with our money that day, and we knew it was supposed to be a short buy. So please run away, run away, run away, run away. All right, I love you guys. Follow me on all my social media. Sign up with my broker. We are going to be doing a trader thing, and I have something beautiful for women in the month of March. In the month of March, yes, you can never be too careful. In the month of March, I'm going to be having a boot camp for women for free. A boot camp for women. Get your girlfriends, get your moms, get your sisters, get your cousins, get them on. This is something I do. I call it my corporate social. Wait, now the market has not opened. The market has not opened. Cool down. Let the market open. The market has not opened for the week. The market will open around 10 or 11. Then you can cancel. You can cancel your orders. Just relax. Nothing will happen. Check by 10 or 11. Usually it's 10 o'clock. Somebody said, I think it's going to be swept off as it has created equal lows. Price needs to sweep. Guy, please, don't you put Israel. Be my guest, as in, I don't know. So get all your ladies on. We are going to be trading. I said get your, you see, you can only join us if you have a babe, a wife, a sister. It's going to be online. Last year we had a venue, so you cannot come as a man and form that you want to come and follow us. If it was a venue last year, so this year is going to be online. It's going to be online. So you could cheat, but I will catch you later on. I will catch you. So get your ladies on. It's for ladies. It's Women's International Women's Month. So that's my corporate social responsibility. I will be teaching women for free in the month of Entron. Go and don't be lazy. Go and watch my videos. I said I dropped it in the last live. Don't stress me. Don't be lazy. Entron. I love you guys. Bye. Fifth settings. Bye.